Today on the Spot, Jody Robinson gets you caught up with the Community Spotlight. We also check out the new downloads this week on PlayStation Network. I get back in the host seat and battle it out with Brian Eckberg in UFC 2010 Undisputed. And we start our big black Wii giveaway. Today on the Spot.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Today on the Spot for Saturday, May 15th. I'm Sophia Tong, joined by Kevin Van Ord. How are you?
Hello, I'm good.
Good. So, I can't believe it's been 2 weeks since we celebrated Uno de Mayo together with their first time hosting.
I know, we were in different chairs and we were talking about my Mongolian ancestors.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Good. Hats.
Yes, celebration. Yeah. But something to celebrate, there's like a present here. Can you guess what this is?
I can't, but it's covered with black wrapping paper.
Yeah, but can you guess? It has something to do with the console. It's black, something new.
What? So you're saying that a console might be inside there?
Yes, there is.
What console would fit in there? I can guess.
A Wii, maybe?
A Wii, or it could be 50 DSs.
I don't know if 50 will fit in there, especially if it's the XL.
Probably not.
But it's definitely a black Wii here for you guys. If you stay tuned to the end of the show, we have a trivia question, part 1 of 2. So we're going to make you work a little bit for it. But we have a great show coming up. Homer's actually going to make an appearance with Brian to check out UFC. But first, let's check in with the GameSpot news desk.
Hey everybody, it's your GameSpot news update for Saturday, May 15th. I'm Tor Thorson. NPD reported its U.S. sales number for April yesterday, and they weren't pretty. Gaming sales were down 26% to $766 million, with software sales down 22% to $399 million. The month's top game was Splinter Cell Conviction, which snuck away with 486,000 units. Pokemon Soul Silver came in second, New Super Mario Bros. Third, Pokemon Heart Gold fourth, and God of War 3 fifth. Rounding out the top 10 were Wii Sports Resort, Battlefield Bad Company 2, Wii Fit Plus, Super Street Fighter 4, and Just Dance, which has now sold over 3 million units. As always, the DS was the top seller on the hardware market, which saw sales drop 37% in April. Behind it was the Wii with 277,000 units, followed by the Xbox 360 with 185,000 units, the PlayStation 3 with 181,000 units, and the PSP with just 66,000 units. Finally, NPD announced that after nearly 10 years, it will no longer release sales figures for the PlayStation 2. After 3 months of quote-unquote consideration, EA has now confirmed that Dead Space 2 is back on for the PC. The game will ship in the first quarter of 2011 and will pick up 3 years after the events of the original. That game saw Deep Space engineer Isaac Clarke survive an onslaught of necromorphs on board a deep space mining ship. The sequel will reportedly see the population of a densely inhabited space station turn into the space zombies, with Clarke wielding a new arsenal of dismembering weaponry. Well, that's it, your GameSpot news update for Saturday, May 15th. For more headlines, head on over to news.gamespot.com.
And that was your look at the news. Kevin, you've been eyeing this. I see that.
I want a black Wii.
I like how it's nicely wrapped, though. And like these things get sent to my desk, and then I have to give it away. We gave away DS earlier this week.
Oh yeah? You didn't give it to me.
I know. We gave it away to some lucky winner.
I never get the good
winner
stuff.
We'll get this.
That's awesome.
I know.
You know who else loves the Wii?
Who?
Jody Robinson.
She does.
Isn't that the most awesome segue ever? And you know what? That's the segue. We're moving over to the Community Spotlight. So without further ado, let's check in with Jody and see what's going on in Community.
Hey there, this is Jody Robinson, GameSpot's Community Manager. This week's Community Spotlight is packed with the latest announcements regarding DLC giveaways, game night, and the Member Spotlight. This week's Member Spotlight goes to Darth Travat for his top 10 tips for new players of online multiplayer shooters. Some of his tips include practicing strategies and making sure your weapon is loaded. You can check out his blog by visiting the forums page. We have 2 kinds of downloadable content available this week. If you own a PC or an Xbox 360, we are giving away GameSpot exclusive Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Conviction map. If you own a PS3, we are also giving away Mod Nation Racers Air Raid downloadable content. Drop by the forums page for further details about both of these offers. Calling all GameSpot outlaws. Let's join a posse in Red Dead Redemption twice this month, May 19th and May 26th, starting at 5 Pacific time. Drop by the game night page for further details about how you can participate. Also, I'd like to give a quick shout out to 3 GameSpot moderators. We have the May Moderator of the Month, Musical Mac, and 2 new moderators. Welcome aboard Travel Basic and Pianist. That's all for this week's Community Spotlight. This is Jody Robinson signing off.
Thanks for that, Jody. Now, Kevin, you've been playing Split Second now.
I have. I finished the game this week. I played a whole bunch of multiplayer.
You like it?
I can't say yet, but you know how you can find out?
Read your review on Monday?
Absolutely. On Monday, check out the review. You'll find out all there is to know about Split Second.
Yeah, so what you can also do this weekend is PlayStation Network is releasing a demo of Split Second, so you can download it there. But let's find out what else is happening this week on the PlayStation Network. Spring Fever continues this week on the PlayStation Network. The PopCap Spring Fever bundle packs in Bejeweled 2, Peggle, Zuma, Heavy Weapon, and Feeding Frenzy 2 Shipwreck Showdown. Get all 5 of these games in the bundle for just $24.99. There's also the Midway Spring Fever bundle, which has Mortal Kombat 2, Championship Sprint, Gauntlet 2, Joust, and Rampage World Tour. All 5 of these classic games will come in the bundle for $14.99. If you still just want to buy games one at a time, then check out World of Outlaws Sprint Cars. Start a career that would take you across the country racing sprint cars as you attempt to become the next World of Outlaws champion. This game is available for $19.99. The PSP also gets a downloadable game with Harvest Moon Hero of Leaf Valley. The evil Funland Corporation is out to demolish Leaf Valley, so they can turn it into an amusement park, and only you, doing hours of manual labor, can stop them. Harvest Moon Hero of Leaf Valley is available for $29.99. Over in the game demos section, you'll find a demo for Split Second. Race through tracks filled with explosive traps for you to detonate. Catch other racers in the blast and reshape the track in this arcade-style racing game. If you want your racing more cute and portable, then check out the demo for Mod Nation Racers on the PSP. This kart racer not only gives you crazy tracks to race on, but lets you build your own. The demo includes 2 tracks to race on and 1 track theme for building your own. There are also some game videos worth checking out. PSP owners can check out a video for Little Big Planet PSP Turbo Level Kit. 3D Game Heroes shows you how awesome your hero could be if he was created in the 3D character editor. And Crytek gives you a preview of the upcoming shooter Crysis 2. That's it for this week. Check back next time for the latest this week on PlayStation Network. So the moment you've all been waiting for, Homer's back in the host chair to demo UFC. Kevin, are you a big UFC fan?
I'm not, but I am a big Homer fan. You know what I love most about Homer?
What?
He's a very subtle, mysterious, quiet kind of guy.
He is. And you know what's weird? Like this whole week in the office, like Justin, Homer, and Brian, there's like some weird tension going on. Like they're not really talking.
Nobody's talking to each other. Everybody's kind of avoiding each other.
I don't really get UFC though. For me, it's just like a bunch of guys hugging on a mat.
Yeah, but that's kind of what makes it awesome.
Okay, well, we'll find out what else is happening with UFC with Homer and Brian. Let's take it away.
Hey folks, Homer Ibarra here in the host chair, Brian.
What's
I'm back.
Back where you need to be.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm behind the scenes a lot
Yeah.
because I want to make you guys look good.
But people like you on camera.
They do.
Yeah.
You know, I can only let them get a little glimpses of me.
Yeah, that's right. You know, they only deserve a taste.
I mean, come on. Look at this. Anyways, we're back here in the studio.
Yeah.
Brian Eckberg, you brought UFC 2010 Undisputed.
I did.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
You and me, best of friends, personally, professionally.
Right.
When we step in the octagon, though, I
No,
just
no
want
longer
to end
friends.
you.
Yeah, no.
Like,
I don't take losing well, and
Yeah.
it's like just thinking about losing to you makes me mad.
Dude, you're already teaming right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got insults.
Well, you know.
Built up.
We'll later on in the show, we're gonna, basically beat the hell out of each other.
That's
but
right.
first, we're taking a look at camps.
Fight camps, online fight camps, which is a new part of 2010.
Okay.
It's something that I wrote about on Thursday, so it's a new feature. If you want to check out more of it, you can read that article and check out a trailer that THQ sent us.
Right.
But I wanted to show it on the show as well because it's kind of cool. So fight camps in the single-player game, you know how those work. In your career mode, you can go to a fight camp and learn a new move.
Right.
It's sort of similar in the online version of the game.
Okay.
Well, I can create a camp, I can invite you, I can invite whomever, all my friends, we can all be on the same fight camp. And the idea is it's basically a clan for UFC. We're all together, we fight. When we do ranked fights, our fights count not just for ourselves, but for our fight camp. And then there's leaderboards you work up.
Gotcha.
But there's more to it than that, and I want to show you just a couple of menus. I promise I'm not going to show too many menus, guys, because I know that's kind of boring, but I just want to show you a couple of things of what you can do in these fight camps.
Okay.
So right now I've got my fight camp up here. It's called Camp Owie, because
Well,
we deal the pain
yes.
at Camp Owie.
We dole it out.
That's right.
Unfortunately, and my guy isn't in this camp. I've been kicked out.
You've been brought on and kicked out. So you can invite people and you can actually promote them. You'll see that GS Meckberg, that's me, team captain. You have trainer. When you bring someone on, you can bring them on as a recruit.
All right.
And what that means is that person if they lose a fight, it doesn't count against your camp's record.
Okay.
They can't train anyone. I'll talk a little bit more about training. But basically, it's like a probationary period. If I'm bringing a guy I don't know on, I want to make sure he's not a scrub, right?
You can't just fight for our camp.
Exactly.
You might be a buster.
You might be a buster. That's right. And I don't want busters.
Who does?
Nobody.
All right.
So once you've proven your mettle and proven that you aren't a buster ass trick, as you would say.
Yes, on the streets.
That's right. You can promote them up to a member or trainer, and depending on your status in the group, you have more things you can do.
Gotcha.
One of the things you can do as a team captain, trainer, or member is train other people.
All right.
You can train other fighters, and what you do to do that is you go into the train option here,
all right,
and you can create a free sparring or a training session. Now, free sparring is very straightforward. It's two guys in a ring with a time limit.
Right.
You can't die, you can't get tapped out, you can't get knocked out. It's basically learn moves. And you know how like in Tekken and fighting games when they have these practice modes and all of the moves will show up that you're doing, all the controller inputs, you see all the controller inputs. So if I'm trying to teach you a special move or something on the ground, you could see, oh, okay, so he started on the right, he pressed the X button, added the right trigger, whatever. You'd see exactly how I did it. So it's a great way to learn moves, a great way to practice and just fight with another player without ever having to worry about something happening to your record or something like that.
Now you earn points, right? As the person, or does the member that you invite earn points for the session?
Not in free sparring. In free sparring, it's just moves.
Just moves.
The training session is the other part of it, and that's a little bit more involved.
Okay.
And in the training session, I can one person is the trainer, the other person is the trainee.
Right.
And basically, what happens is we go into the ring, and text appears at the bottom of the screen, and we can show. Do a series of moves. If you as the trainee pull it off, the sequence of moves, you will earn cred for your created fighter.
All right.
So the good news about that is it's a great way to earn extra cred, which will unlock new trainers and things like that for you. There's even better news is that it doesn't take a week of your training schedule. In your career mode, everything is defined by weeks. So if you do an online fight camp, it doesn't take a week. It doesn't affect your conditioning or anything like that. It's simply a bonus, a chance to get bonus credit. And if you have a good trainer, it's a good way to learn something.
But you can only do it once per fight.
You can only do it once per fight. That's the sort of limiting factor, because otherwise people would be going in there and just doing it over and over, getting all the credit they can get, and it's a bit unfair. So if you do an online fight camp thing, you have to do a career fight, and then you can go do another online fight camp.
Right.
So that's online fight camps.
That is fight camps.
And I think we'll probably have a GameSpot fight camp. People want to join it.
Yeah, I'd love to.
That'd be great.
I know that upcoming. I know we talked about it earlier off the set, but we will definitely crown another champ.
Another in-office champ.
Yes.
And I think it's going to be me.
Oh yeah.
I got to the finals last year.
Hey, put it out there.
Hey, you got beat by the graphics guy.
Let me put it this way, ladies and gentlemen. I had an off day.
It was an off day.
Yeah, one of those times where you get flash submitted. Well, I don't even know if I think I got knocked out.
I don't know what happened. But
anyways,
it wasn't your best day.
Enough of the camp. Let's
get a fight going.
Punch each other in the face now, Brian.
All right, let's load it up.
You and I, I and Justin are notorious for having these heated, really intense, we're all competitive folks, right? And I just want to take it to you, prove to you that I'm not a chump.
So I should
prove to you that I belong in Camp Owie.
Okay, you want to earn a spot? You want to be more than a recruit in Camp Owie?
I want to be more than a recruit.
Okay.
And to prove it, I'm gonna take the ex-champ Forrest Griffin for a ride.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Who would I want to use? Do I want to use the Axe Murderer?
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Sure. Sounds great.
Okay, so it's Silva versus Forrest Griffin. We can choose our venue. Oh, we just do it random.
It doesn't matter.
Problem. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I will beat you down anywhere, anytime, any place. It doesn't matter.
This is a lot of fun.
Let's do this.
Okay, I guess we're doing it in the training ring.
All right,
no problem.
hey,
Herb's the
that's cool
ref.
with me.
No problem.
Let's do this.
Okay, now's when the talking starts. Now's when the talking stops.
Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Okay, get up.
I'm going to knock you out, and then I'm going to knock Herb out.
I'm going to knock both of you out all at once, actually.
All at once. So you see a lot of new animations. Experienced UFC 2009 fighters will see a lot of that sort of mid-pause in that when I'm trying to take you down. That's new right there.
Yeah, it
happens all the time. You're cheating. You're cheating, Homer.
I let it go. I'll go let it go.
Homer does that all the time. He gets a mid-submission and then he hits the X button. So a lot of new clinch stuff.
Yeah,
really
I'm trying to.
Yep, you'll see lots of new positions here. And you can also come right out of it and take somebody down like that.
I see your methodology here. You you like to stand in close and then take me to the ground.
Yep,
See what
absolutely.
you're doing here.
Some things don't change. I like to
be on top.
to be on what I didn't finish that sentence for a reason.
Well, it's a fight. It's a fight term.
That's right. Yeah, we mean that technically.
Yeah. Ekberg,
Yes.
you just
Oh, I'm gassed. Look at me. I'm barely moving.
you're an old man. That's why.
I am.
Okay.
Oh, get down on the ground again.
Vanderlei.
Oh, that's stupid submission.
I've been working on my ground game.
Yeah, you
I've been
have.
working on it,
You
but
see the camera sort of moves in as
Yeah.
you go. That's new for this. Oh, I'm just pounding that eye. Just pounding that eye.
oh, end it. Oh boy. You would think
North south.
the ex-champ would have.
Get on top. There you go.
Here we go.
There you go.
Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Brian. Brian's had some time with this game, but I'm not making excuses.
No, don't make
I'm getting
excuses.
dominated right now.
It's okay. It's okay. It's hard to play and talk. I always say that when I'm on the show.
Here we go.
Look at him. He's cut on both eyes, I think.
Oh no! I gave up my back. All right, this is not good.
Oh,
This is not good. Oh,
come on. Submit him.
I think Herb is going to need to step in. Oh, look at that.
Wow, nice escape.
Well-
nice escape.
It's about time.
I'm still
I think
gassed,
I'm being
though.
dominated here.
I'm still gassed.
If this was a one-round match, I think I'd be done.
Yeah, but you know what? It's 3 rounds, and anything can happen in a UFC fight. Oh, look at that.
There
Coming
you go.
in, coming in.
Let's steal the round. Let's try to steal the round here, Forrest. There
Oh,
you go.
got one at the end. Look at his face. Look at his face. Get a shot of his face. He looks like the end of Rocky 2.
Vanderlei.
Vanderlei looks all right. That's
You're
Forrest
right.
blood.
That's-
That's Forrest blood. Don't worry about it. All right, here we go.
All right.
I don't
The key-
expect this fight's going to last much longer anyway.
yeah, all right. The key for me is basically to not.
Get hit. Look at all that blood in the corner there. Oh, now I'm going to work the body a little bit. Get your hands up, Silva.
Can't find my range here.
With my career guy, all I do is kicks to the body. That's my entire strategy.
That's your strategy.
Because you can
and then
rock,
take him down.
Not even take him down because my guy has no ground skills. I'm purely striker. So it's like, that's all I want to do is kick you until I can rock you, and then and then it's over. It's so different playing with your career guy compared to playing with a real fighter because the career, especially when you don't know what you're doing, it moves pretty slow, and you have to sort of figure out what you're doing, and it takes a long time to get the kind of moves that you want.
Yeah.
So when you play with a guy like this and he has so many moves available to him, it's like
It's almost too fast.
absolutely different game.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Get up.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. We're just going to slug it out, are we? Oh, rocked!
Oh, get on him. Get on him. Get on him.
He's up, he's up, he's up, he's up, he's up.
Oh.
You knock him out? Oh, he stopped the fight.
Stop the fight, man.
It's over.
It is.
Well done.
Well, Forrest has got a Harvard champion. He's a lion sometimes. And I got lucky.
He wasn't a lion against Anderson Silva.
No, not very
Not much
so
of a
at all.
lion there.
But,
he was great against Vanderlei.
I guess so. It wasn't in a major arena, though, so
No, it was a practice fight.
it kind of
This
feels...
doesn't count. This is not the tournament.
This is not the tournament. The next week, 2 weeks from now,
It counts.
it'll be on.
Because that's when the game comes out.
Yes.
May 25th.
All right, Brian Ekberg.
All right, man.
Thanks for stopping by.
Well done.
The game is UFC 2010 Undisputed, coming out May 25th for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
Now, the other moment that you've been waiting for, we are about to do part 1 of 2, trivia question to give this black away. And Kevin?
So it's all very complex. So you got to listen closely to know how this works. So we're going to ask you 2 questions today. And then on Tuesday, we're going to ask you another trivia question.
Make you guys work for it.
We're going to make you work for it. And on Tuesday, the first person who answers the third part of the trivia correctly, that also answered the first 2 questions correctly, is the winner of the Black Weed. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense to me. Does it make sense to you?
It makes sense to me.
All right, so we're going to ask 2 questions today, And what you want to do is answer this question by sending us an email to onthespot@gamespot.com or use the answer trivia button that's green over on the right-hand side of your screen. So here goes with this two-part question for today. And remember, there's another question still to come on Tuesday if you want to win the Black Wii. So today's two-part question is, number one, what was the code name of the Nintendo GameCube? And part two is, what was the code name of the Nintendo Wii? So if you think you know the answer, send that email, click that green button, and then tune in on Tuesday to find out what the second part of the question is.
So that about wraps up another episode of Today on the Spot. Very exciting stuff. We're giving away a Black Wii, saw some UFC, guys hugging.
Awesome stuff.
Yes.
But there's more awesome stuff.
Yes, I have more stuff here. So tune into our site because we're giving away some DLC for Mod Nation Racer as well as Splinter Cell. For Mod Nation, you get stuff like an airman cap, flight jacket, yoke steering wheel, crosshair hood ornament. And for Splinter Cell, you get a multiplayer third echelon map. So be sure to check out our site for that.
It's all exclusive stuff, first of all.
Yes, exclusive.
Yeah, and remember too that you're going to need the games to use these things. So I just want to make sure that's clarified, just for the fine print,
So that's about it, but be sure to check back on Tuesday for the part 2 of the question so you can win this Black Wii. I'm Sophia Tong, this is Kevin Van Ord, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday. Multiplayer third echelon map, so be sure to check our site, gamespot.com/splintercell for that, and like Mod Nation Racers should be on the main page. Anything else?